first wrestling game on the Mega Drive is kind of a surprise in that it features nothing but female characters. Cutie Suzuki no Ringside Angel marks the return of Asmik, the publisher which previously released the underwhelming Air Diver. Cutie Suzuki was a real wrestler, part of the roster of the Japan Women's Pro Wrestling promotion, and later as part of the JWP Project promotion. Based on her Wikipedia entry, she wasn't wildly successful as a singles competitor, holding the UWA and JWP Junior Championship only one time. In the JWT project, she was Tag Team Champion 5 times, though all of that happened years after this game was released. I assume she was pretty popular though. There are tons of photos of her all over the internet, and she went on to do a bit of acting. Seems like a Jake the Snake Roberts or Ted DiBiase type. Very popular in her time, but not a megastar along the lines of a Stone Cold Steve Austin or Hulk Hogan. In fact, she exudes sort of a Japanese idol vibe. Heck, even the game case features 2 pictures of her thanks to the lenticular cover. Another first for the Mega Drive, I guess? All of the other characters in Ringside Angel are fictional. Wrestling video games have always felt pretty rough to me. A lot of button pounding with no really clear indication of how well you're actually doing. I know that doesn't describe every single wrestling game out there. Some of them are actually really good, but the lion's share of them are pretty mediocre, relying more on their presentation than their gameplay. Ringside Angel falls squarely into that category. The character portraits and sprites are actually pretty cool, even though every single fighter features the exact same body type. I also really dig the idea of the commentators in the top right corner. Watch closely and you'll see Asmik's mascot Boomer make an appearance, as well as folks who look a lot like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Colonel Sanders of all people. The game, though, is damn near unplayable. It feels like there are lots of different moves. In fact, I think you can assign moves before each match. But the gameplay wears thin really quickly, which is exacerbated by the ridiculous length of each match. Even when you've got your opponent down to 0 health and her character portrait is showing real pain, it seems impossible to pin them. Cutie Suzuki no Ringside Angel is the second and final appearance on the Mega Drive by developer Copya System. It would go on to release more games for the Super Famicom and the Game Boy.